Yo, 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 what up, YouTube? This is D Sadler coming at you with D's Attic Talk. Today's topic is going to be the Tomb Raider game that's coming out soon. It's been a while since the last Tomb Raider trilogy, which to me wasn't that good. It could have been a whole lot better, but I think the direction that they're going, it's going to get a whole lot worse. I'm going to try to go over the plot leak that I heard, just some thoughts and everything, and try to see if I can go through my game idea that I submitted to the Tomb Raider franchise back before they decide to go in the direction that they're going. Just first to let you know, me, Tomb Raider, I've played it since the first game. It has a little bit of a nostalgia to me and how I played it and became hooked on it ever since. Long story, I might do another video in regards to that. But seeing this character progress and then digress over the years, I'm really kind of trying to be hopeful for the next game. But like I said, the plot leaks that I heard, it does not sound promising. So the first thing in the leaks is that she is now overwhelmed and cannot do this alone and needs a team of Tomb Raiders to help her get these particular things. Well, my understanding from this character from 1996 is that she's badass, can do anything and everything by herself. Yeah, sometimes she'll have a tech team or other people helping her behind the scenes or, assisting aid or whatever. But most of the times, everything that was done, you as the player got to do it with Lara. And I'm not trying to sound like that. And most guys playing with Lara from the very first Lara that we ever had, we weren't looking at her as a sex symbol. We were just looking at her as a playable figure that could do all these awesome things. Swim, jump, everything else. I mean, the attitude and the persona that she had, the things that she would do, the sassiness with her. These were things like, as a player, you either wanted to be like her if you were a female, or you wanted to be with her if you were a dude. And that was back then. But now they're making this new Lara. She can't do it by herself. She's no longer going to be like a Tomb Raider because she wants to preserve the tombs and preserve the artifacts and everything else. Again, goes against the character. The character's badass, doing different tasks, different assignments, going for different artifacts, and it's going to destroy some things in the process. She's going to shoot animals, break walls, just do all different types of things. And there's been a lot of Laras over the years, and people have their own different likes of Laras, which ones were their favorite. Me personally, I really like the anniversary one, Lara. She just seems a lot well-rounded from the first Lara, as well as some developments that has happened from games after the first game, and that's why I was really looking forward to now a better, more defined Lara Croft game, because this last trilogy, my whole thing is, everyone can say whatever they want. Oh, you only like her because she's got big butt and big breasts. Again, as a male player, that really helps for me to grab the controller to play a female player. Not only that, she's badass. Look at her. She's dual guns. That's primary thing. They messed up in the last 3 games. Bow and arrows. That's great. But I want my dual guns. I want to be able to flip and shoot in different angles. I want to shoot puzzles and solve things with quickness and accuracy. I want to be able to deal with the big T-Rex that's coming and having unlimited ammo, seeing if I can do it, along with the other dual guns, the Uzi, 9mm, shotgun, machine gun, whatever the case may be. Solving puzzles, jumping from one point to another, dodging things, swimming, bears, lions, tigers, bears, oh my, all of that. Diving in the water, This is why people play with Lara Croft. So now that you're going to have her be a person that is not going to want to really mess up the tombs and everything because she wants to preserve things, not being able to do it by herself, so she needs a team of people. And the other thing is she's going to have a romance with a female character. Now, throughout the years, there were different guys that she might have had a relationship with, but me as a player, I'm not playing this game to see who she's kissing or who she's going to bed with. I want to get on the controller and play the Croft Manor, play the different levels, try to replay them to see if I can beat the time of solving it and completing it because I messed up trying to solve a puzzle or something. Okay? That's why I want to play Tomb Raider. So I'm really doubtful with the next Tomb Raider coming out. I mean, I even wanted to play the Tomb Raider on the phone, but that one, you know, I didn't have any memory on my phone. I still don't see where I can download it, but I'm not really a phone game player. I like to play games on my PlayStation. And this is the Lara Croft that I have on my PlayStation as my profile, because this is the Lara Croft that's made me want to even play games. I'm such a fan of Lara Croft that I've made a paracord Lara Croft. And yes, she has some marbles as her chest because that's what she was known for. Okay? But again, I'm not trying to have a romance with her. Okay, I'm married. My wife gets mad every time I talk about Lara. And that's okay because, you know, Lara does a lot of different things that probably not humanly possible. And most females will say, oh, why you want someone like that? You know that's not real. She can't do that. Okay? But again, whatever Lara you decide you want to play with or pick, you gotta remember, this character, when she came out, I think she was competing with Mario. Alright, and this is one of my favorite pictures of Lara because she's badass hanging on a cliff with Mario pulling at her legs. She pulls the gun out, puts it in his mouth, and saying, look, I gotta get to this treasure and you ain't stopping me. Okay? This is the Lara badass, you know, player that we want to play with. And I just don't understand why they're trying to change her from what we're used to as players. Now, like I said, I had submitted an idea. I wanted to create my game where it was very interactive, to the point where players would want to replay the game over and over because each time you played, you won and unlocked something, a lot of different things, okay? First thing is multiple endings. Well, 3 different endings. You get to play Lara in 3 different modes. 2 modes are from the choice from the beginning. 1 mode is unlocked after both modes are completed. So right from the jump, a player is going to want to play this game at least 2 times in each of the modes so they can unlock the third mode. And every choice that a player makes in the game is going to have a significant impact throughout the entire game, which will allow replay value. Okay? Now, the game starts out where it's about Devil's Island. And it's an island somewhere out near the Bermuda Triangle, somewhere no one can really know where it is because anytime any boats or planes had ventured over there, they've been destroyed into the mountains or sunken into the deep graveyard around the island. The native people, the plants, the animals, they're there to protect the island. The islands have resources and everything that provides for the creatures and land dwellers so that they don't have to go without as long as they do their part. There's man-eating plants on the island so that if people who do not belong on the island can, you know, be taken care of by these plants. Very interactive environment, from the vines to the rope bridges to everything that's in the game is very interactive. All right, so the game starts off where you're Lara waking up in her mansion, in her bedroom. When she wakes up, she has her voice butler telling her, different things. If she has any voicemails, emails, packages. Um, Now, different emails and messages can be different missions. Different packages can be different offers or DLCs that a player can purchase. And the players have a choice to either start the game or to work out in the many different rooms of the mansion. Because there's a workout room, a dojo where she can practice fighting. Of course, her swimming, where it has an indoor outdoor swimming course. There's also going to be a climbing gym that's very, very in depth. It's going to have foliage growing. And again, in the game, there's going to be things that you'll be able to unlock. Like, for instance, these two candles. I might be able to move one of these candles and it operates something over here. Like, everything is interactive. If I want to sit on this couch, I'll be able to sit on this couch. Whatever in this mansion that I'm thinking of is fully interactive, fully playable. And like I said, you will be able to unlock different things. There's a running gun and a firing range where players can practice their aiming, shooting, dodging, flipping, multiple targets. There's a lot in the game. All right. Now, when it starts off, there's two different types of missions. When I was mentioning the two different types of game modes, the first mode is where Lara can help one of her previous friends who's at the island, who needs help because invaders have finally made their way to the land, and because of the disruption of the four sacred relics, it's disrupted the land's resources and everything else, and they need her help to come and restore those artifacts so that they can bring it together and do whatever holy ceremony so that they can be restored or what have you. Or she gets an email from a research company saying that they found that there are some artifacts that they need her to get on this Devil's Island. Now, if you play as the Lara helping a friend, you're going to be more conscious. You're going to get a green necklace that's going to let all the plants, animals, and people on the island know that you're there to help and to be, someone that they don't have to mess with. If you work with the mercenaries, you're going to go in there not really caring about the land or the resources. You'll get unlimited ammo for your guns right off the bat, and used to like ATVs and other things. So, the game has a lot of potential to do various different things, and I just have to get this to happen. But I can't do this alone, and again, the new direction that they're going with this game, it might kill the franchise, to tell you the truth. I'm going to be hopeful. I'm going to wait until we see some trailers or some screenshots or some more information, but I really hope that they take into consideration. I hope they give me a call. Let me give them my 32-page run through of how Devil's Island, Shaolin City, and Sand Dune City and Shaolin Showdown are three titles for different ideas that I have for the next games for Lara. But until then, thank you for watching. If you're a Lara fan and a Tomb Raider fan, you've played the games, tell me what you'd want to see in the next Tomb Raider. Share your ideas with me. Share your comments and thoughts. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. And please let me know what type of videos you like, because I'm going to try to see if I can develop my channel to do multiple things. So, Tomb Raider is just one of the many games that I play. I hope to see you around.